welcome. It's Leanne Peard, your social media trainer and specialist. Now, today is a very, very mini training that I want to share with you because a couple of things have happened this week. First off, Toys R Us has gone bankrupt, and I'll get into that a little bit more. But the exciting thing is that we now have the ability as retailers to have people purchase straight from Instagram, which is super exciting. So guys, this is a mini webinar, should just take about 25 minutes or so. I want to go through exactly what's happening on Instagram and how you as business owners, in particular retailers, so this webinar is for people that actually have a tangible product to sell, can now tap into the biggest, not the biggest, but coming up one of the biggest platforms for social media. So thanks for joining me. And if you're watching the replay is only going to be live on my Facebook business page for 3 days, and then it will expire. It'll be going into my content for my social media toolbox. So guys, thanks for joining me. I hope that the kookaburras aren't too loud in the background, but let's get this started. So, Toys R Us, innovate or die. This is really, really important for us as business owners. I shared a post yesterday from Gary Vaynerchuk, who talks about why Toys R Us went broke, and I have to absolutely agree. So Toys R Us didn't believe that the online world was going to make a difference to their bottom line. Hello. So they decided to sell their products on Amazon. So instead of creating their own online retail experience, they put all their products on Amazon. Now, Amazon is a great platform, don't get me wrong. However, Amazon was the third party for them, so they really didn't have a lot of control. So that was the first thing that they did wrong. They didn't control their own retail outlets online. The second thing is that they didn't innovate, or they weren't innovative. So I don't know about you, but the last time I went into a Toys R Us store would have been at least 20 years ago when my kids were quite small. And ever since then, I buy stuff online, and research online, discover what's new online. Then if I can't buy it online, then I'll go looking for it at a store. So Toys R Us weren't innovative. They could have done so much. They had so many toys at their fingertips from different brands that they could have used. They could have had massive Lego building championships in each town. They could have had, kinesthetic sand competitions, whatever. But the main thing is that they didn't and weren't innovative. A lot like Kodak, couldn't see the digital realm popping up in front of them, and they've died, basically. So guys, I don't want your business to be like this. Now, a lot of small to medium businesses are still stuck, I believe, and they're only stuck because they're not educated. So today I'm going to educate you how you can actually create a Facebook and Instagram shop. So this mini webinar is for you if you have products to sell. Do you have any tangible products that you would like to get more sales? Possibly multi-level marketing products, if you're allowed to do that within your multi-level marketing company guidelines. If you have a bricks and mortars shop or store and you're just not getting enough traffic through that front door, well, this is another opportunity to do that. Maybe you just need more sales to your bottom line, and maybe the fear of closing up shop is something that you don't want to look at. So thanks for joining me again today. My name is Leanne Peard, social media specialist. What led me to this webinar? Well, do you know what? A funny story. I woke up this morning, I saw this news, and I realized how important it was for small to medium business owners to stay in front and become innovative, that I created this PowerPoint presentation in the last hour, and now I'm live. So that's what gets me going, is being able to share with you how you can be more successful online, how you can have massive success online, and how there are still amazing opportunities for you as a business owner. So what led me to this webinar is the fact that I am truly passionate about small to medium businesses, and I want to see you succeed. So here's what I've done, just a little bit about me. I've coached over 60 businesses to their online success. My own business startup many years ago using social media as a rookie, might I add, increased sales of 500,000 within 10 months. I dominate the front page of Google in any niche or any keyword that I choose to, and I created the Become a Social Media Manager's course in Cairns, the Certificate 3 in Business. So that's just a little bit of what I've done. So I've been around for a while. I've been using social media marketing for my clients and my own business for 12, 13 years now. So I'm the old girl on the block. Bradley's success was, Bradley was a person who didn't believe in Facebook ads, but when I convinced him to put $50 on an ad profile or an ad campaign, he generated over $3,000 in sales and still today turns the ad on and off so that he's completely booked out. So why use Instagram for your shop? Well, Instagram results are in. Brands report that there's a 1,416% traffic increase and a 20% increase in revenue. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know any business that would sneeze at having that amount of traffic coming to their store or their shop and that amount of revenue. 60% of people who discover a new product on Instagram buy it. Now, that's a source from Instagram. Now, hands up, I know that I do that. I am always looking at the ads on Instagram. And the funny thing about ads on Instagram, which is a little bit different to your shop, but the ads don't look like an ad. They basically have a nice picture which says learn more, and I have bought lots of different products from the platform itself. So I'm sure that you've seen this, but 60% of people say that they buy new products from Instagram. This is a really old client testimonial, but the reason I'm giving this to you today is because back in 2010, when I was coaching Chris, people weren't selling on Facebook. So he was really at the beginning of the trend and generated over $21,000 in sales every month from a $39 online program. So the importance of this testimonial is you are at the beginning of Instagram shops. So this is an opportunity for you to dominate your niche and get this same result, if not better, in sales. So this is what I love to do. A little bit about me personally. I love hanging out with my family. Family is the number one value for me. So I love hanging out with my grandchild, who's very social media savvy. Love hanging out with my kids and my partner and his children. So for me, I do this because I just love being able to hang out and have spare time with them and help them in their businesses as well. So what we're going to cover today in this mini webinar is why should you use Instagram Shop? That's a good point. We're going to have a quick look at how you set up your shop and the success stories that are already happening today. So why use Instagram? Well, guess what? There's 800 million monthly users. There's 500 million active daily users. Instagram growth rated to other social media platforms is 5 times the other social media platforms. There are 5 million active business profiles. So if you want to sell business to business, that's another opportunity here. 60% of people say that they discover new products on Instagram. 70% of users on Instagram will follow a business. Now that is huge considering the Facebook algorithm change on the 11th of January. People that were following our businesses on Facebook no longer see our post. Well, it's less than 1%. But in Instagram, they don't have the same algorithm, and I'll put in inverted commas, yet. So people are still seeing our posts on business from our businesses on Instagram. And the demographic was up to 35 years old, but I'm seeing that increase slightly. So if your demographic that you want to tap into is 18 to 35, Instagram is the place to be. Hashtags, hashtags, hashtags. Now look, the other reason you need to look at Instagram, in particular your shop, is just recently Instagram allowed us to have a hashtag or an @ symbol in our bio, which means we are more searchable. So let me just give you a brief rundown about hashtags. Hashtags are like a search icon. So for example, if I wanted to, and this is what I'll just retract a little bit. I asked my daughter about 4 years ago why she used Instagram, and she said because she could get different information on fashion, beauty, and she would use hashtags to search. So she would put in hashtag nails, and then everybody that had used that hashtag will come up in her feed where she can go through the pictures, or hashtag beauty, or hashtag cans, or hashtag travel. The hashtags are unlimited, and there's no sequence. You can use, well, there's no rule, I should say. There is a sequence. There is no rule around hashtags, so you can use the popular hashtags that other people are already searching for, and you can also create your own unique hashtags so people can find you. At many seminars and conferences and events that I've been to, people will actually create a hashtag for that event. So let's just say that I have a social media event in Cairns, and I might call it hashtag SMS Cairns. Now, people that are at the event can use that hashtag, post pictures, whatever, and all I need to do is go back and have a look at those hashtags to see who posted. Great for competitions, great for getting your brand out there, and now using hashtags in conjunction with your shop is just mind-blowing what it'll do and get you in front of these 800 million potential clients or buyers. So setting up your shop, there's a few steps that you need to do. First off, you need to have a Facebook business page, and inside your Facebook business page, you need to create a shop inventory, which should be on the left-hand side. In my social media toolbox, I go into this in more detail for you and show you actually how to do it. But look for the shop icon on the left-hand side and basically just start adding your products to the shop inside Facebook, okay? Once you've done that, Facebook will then sync your Facebook shop with your Instagram account. And once that's done, it does take a week or two for Facebook to check out your products to make sure that they are actually products that you're selling. You'll see on your Instagram profile when you go to post, click a photo and you go to post it, instead of seeing just tag people, you will actually see tag shop. So as you're creating your posts, you can tag your shop item in that, which is really cool. The benefits of doing this on Instagram is the fact that when I see that post and I tap it, it will show me the price, the color, and the link to go and buy it, all from my Instagram feed. Absolutely amazing. There are some success stories that I want to share with you today. Now, you may not have seen these brands. It doesn't matter, because we all know there are so many success stories on social media of people that we don't even know. There's that many millionaires on social media that we haven't even heard of. So these are a couple of success stories I want to share with you in the fashion industry, okay? So Notori Company, you can see how many followers they have, but regardless of the followers, they're a brand clothing company that sells in New York. So Instagram has played a major role in helping us build a brand. We love how the new shopping feature allows us to easily showcase our products in a way that feels authentic to the community we've built. Amazing, isn't it? Really amazing. So we should just retract there for a minute. Social media is about giving engaging, entertaining, and authentic content to your community, which is what they're doing here. In just a few weeks of using the new shopping feature on Instagram, we've seen a 100% increase in revenue from the channel and a massive 1,416% increase in Instagram referral traffic to our website. Like, hello, where else can you get that much traffic from a platform to your website? That is just massive. Another one that I want to share with you quickly is Magnolia Boutique in India I can't say that. Anyway, so another female branding clothing company. I'm getting tongue twisted here. They already offered online products, but obviously you would have to click on the link in the bio to see the shop feed, okay? But now they're able to have their shop, as you can see down the bottom there, absolutely inside Instagram for their consumers. So their statistics are, we've seen an increase of 4% traffic, which is great. Any increase is good, but a 20% increase in revenue. So unlike the other company who saw massive increases to traffic to the website, these guys only saw a 4%, but they converted 20%, which is really, really good. So let's just recap What we covered in this mini webinar is why you should use Instagram for your shop, or why you should use Instagram anyway, how we can set up a shop with ease and success by just connecting our Facebook page, shop details, and syncing it with Instagram, and the success that you can have online with your business, regardless of whether you're a small bricks and mortar business on a corner store or you're in a tiny little arcade. You can still get your products and services out there. So when you leave this webinar, I'm hoping that you got a lot of information right, but if you haven't done Instagram before, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So what about it? Would it be okay if I quickly share with you something, and I'm not doing the hard sell here, peeps, so stay with me, how to make this happen really easy and fast for you. I have created the social media toolbox, and inside that toolbox you get step-by-step instructions on how to implement this strategy and many others. The most important thing about the toolbox is that you have support and you learn about your social media success for your business. Now, it costs $1 for 7 days to trial it. I know that seems a bit ridiculous, but inside there I give you a content calendar every month created for you, so you don't have to think anymore about what am I going to post. I give you live training exactly like this one and recorded webinars. I'll give you live in-depth step-by-step training. So the training for the Instagram mastery will go into the toolbox where people can actually see, how do I do this? You'll be the first to know about changes, so I'll always post in the social media toolbox before I share it with you guys on my page. There are 22 steps, a blueprint IP success for your social media. So when you have a bit of spare time, you can go through those steps to make sure that your social media accounts are up to date, in sync, and everything is working okay. Once a month, I'm going to do live Q&As where you can send me your questions through the Social Media Toolbox Facebook page, and we will do a live Q&A where I will answer them with you. If need be and you're on the call, you can pop in with me as we discuss it. And most importantly, you get ongoing support. Like I said, I'm the old kid on the block, or the old girl on the block, so I have a wealth of knowledge about what is happening, what is going to happen. So you will be at the forefront of your competition. As I said, it's $1. $1 for 7 days trial in the social media toolbox. And guess what? You make up your mind how much you're going to pay after that. It's a subscription-based membership, but I'm not telling you how much it's worth. You will determine how much it's worth based on your own net profit, your own bottom line, and also what you think you got value from, or what value you got from that. The other thing is, I just want to make it clear that if you're into this today and you take action, there will be some awesome bonuses. I'm going to give you the Instagram shop mastery. I'm going to show you how to create your own shop, integrate it with Facebook, and that is an online course that's valued at $197, and you will get that if you take action today. Can you do this another way? Of course you can. You can go and read, YouTube. You can go and watch videos and more webinars. But the thing is, will you have the content creator at your fingertips? Will you have the expertise of me? And I do charge over $200 an hour to consult and coach. Will you have me for less than, well, you choose how much you want to pay. So you can do this another way, or this is an option for us to work together today. So I'm going to give you a 30-day risk-free trial. I know you're only spending $1, but really, if you get into the site and you go, gosh, that's not even worth $1, then I need to step up my act and I'll give you your $1 back. So guys, the Social Media Toolbox, you can access this at my website. You need to go to socialmediaspecialist.com.au/social media toolbox and get access for $1. I'm hoping that if you do nothing today, you take away the fact that your store, your retail, or your product can now be sold on Instagram, and you take action and you set it up. If you need any help, I'm here to help you, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching the replay, like I said, you've only got 3 days because this mini webinar will expire in 3 days' time. If you know of any family or friends that have retail opportunities or retail shops, then please feel free to share this with them so that they can watch and see the new innovative opportunities that Instagram have for us. Thanks, guys. Ciao for now. I can't come back on the screen because I'm using Facebook Live today to broadcast. So we'll see you soon. Ciao for now.